So as I was editing this video, I was also watching Rich Lux's video called Jeffree Star Sues Ex-Boyfriend Drama. Go check out that video. And I just wanted to add in here at the beginning of this video that according to Def Noodles, who got a statement from Jeffree Star, that the account that is posting all of these negative things is in fact a fake account. So please go report that account and help get it shut down so that it can stop spreading all of this false information and creating these lies and profiting off of these lies. I also would like to add that everything else after this I have filmed beforehand before I had watched this video. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Before I really get into this video, let me just say that these are my opinions. Opinions are not facts, and please don't send any hate to anyone that I speak about in this video. These are just some conspiracies that I've kind of cooked up in my head. So none of this is based off fact. It's just kind of my theories of who's behind this Instagram account that has been posting these negative things about Jeffree Star. So just to kind of give y'all a refresh of what had went on, Jeffree was seeing a guy named Andre who was a basketball player. I guess the relationship went south and they went their separate ways. Well, according to Jeffree Star, when Andre left Jeffree's home, he had stole a few items from Jeffree, and Jeffree had requested for the items back, and then that's when all of this stuff started that's whenever all this stuff started to unfold. Since then, aside from the account that we know is in fact Andre's account, so aside from this account, several other accounts have popped up, but only really one has really been the one that's kind of just been popping off with all of this stuff, posting all of this stuff, saying I'll give you the tea, follow me, pay for a shout out, and and follow me, and I'll give you all this tea on Jeffree Star, and just a whole lot of mess. Now, here's my theories, and as I said, these are just theories. These are not facts. These are just things that I thought of who could possibly be behind this particular account that's posting all of this stuff about Jeffree Star. The first person that I thought of was, so part of me kind of thinks that maybe this is Andre's baby's mother who's behind this account. Because if you remember, whenever Jeffree and Andre started dating, she was not happy about this at all. She in fact went on, I guess, her Instagram and her Twitter and said a bunch of things that were very insensitive, talking about how, Andre was putting her health at risk by dating a man, and just very rude things. And I mean, I can understand her upset. It would upset me if I was with somebody for a long time and they decided to leave me to go be with a man. But if her and her ex were not together at the time that he started seeing Jeffree, then she really shouldn't be upset, unless, I mean, I don't know. He may have been playing, both of them. But that's the only reason why I think that this may be her, is because this account has been very adamant about kind of trying to paint this picture that Jeffree Star has HIV, which we know now that that was all a lie, because the picture that they posted of the medication, they blotted out the names and dates and all that stuff, and it ended up being, like, when you reverse Google image search the photo, it was some other person's medication, so that turned out to be a lie. We know a lot of this stuff is just lies to try to make Jeffree look bad. The next person that I thought maybe it could be, and I believe it was on one of Peter Bond's videos, where he had pointed out that on one of these fake accounts, the only person that account was following was Nathan. So I was like, well, what if Nathan is behind these accounts? And I know that sounds ridiculous, and I really can't see Nate doing something that dirty and underhanded. Like, he just seems like such a sweet person that I just can't see him being that petty. But it was just a thought, like, what if he, was for a long time just had this revenge that he wanted to get on Jeffree, and he's like, yes, this is it, this is my opportunity. So he pretended to be Andre to get this revenge. And I'm not laughing about the things that are being said, I'm just laughing at the ridiculousness of the whole situation altogether. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like whoever is behind this account is just making petty bullshit drama. And if it is Andre who is behind this account, like, dude, grow up. Like, this is so catty and so immature, and it's really making you seem like just this vindictive, scorned lover that didn't get his way. You know, I imagine, like I said in my previous video, that if you are dating somebody who is as wealthy as Jeffree Star, that there are absolutely perks to being with somebody that wealthy. You know, and you're going to get to enjoy the fruits of their labor just as much as they do, just by being with that person. And I do think that he was with Jeffree solely for money. Like, you know, and that's not me saying that Jeffree is not deserving of love. Of course, everybody is deserving of love, and I do hope that in the future Jeffree will be more careful of who he lets into his life. Because when you are somebody as wealthy as he is, people are going to be out there to use you. I really do hope that he will be more careful of who he lets into his home, who he lets into his heart. You know, because people will use people, and it's just a sad reality. And when you're somebody who's in the public eye and as wealthy as Jeffree Star, they're not always going to have your best interest at heart. In my heart of hearts, I feel like I'm about 90% sure that this is just a fake account, that this is some just random Joe out there just trying to make some money, just trying to get some clout off of this situation. And it's unfortunate because I don't know what the legalities of this is, but I feel like they could get into some legal trouble, because if they're making a fake profile and profiting off of it using Andre's name and image, I feel like Andre should be able to sue who's ever behind this account, because not only is it defamation of Jeffree Star, but it's defamation of Andre as well, because it's making Andre look very callous and just like a horrible person. These are all just my opinions. Let me know what y'all think. Who do y'all think is behind this mystery account that's pretending to be Andre? And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.